I am taking on the VMAX challenge. In order to complete it, I need to build a deck and win at least once with every single Pokemon VMAX. In order for the win to count, I need to have taken at least one prize card with the featured Pokemon VMAX or deck my opponent out. Will I be able to do this, or will I rage quit? Watch the video to find out. If you're buying any cards from TCG Player, please use the link in the description to help support my content. This video is sponsored by Pokemon Store, TCG Player, PokemonCard.io, and Card Market. Welcome everyone, welcome back to a brand new day of the VMAX challenge. Pretty happy to be back. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks so much for tuning in. If you're live with me on Twitch today, thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, should be an exciting day as we start to work on the new VMAXs. There we go. All right, everything set up. It's Vivid Voltage and Orbeetle time. So Orbeetle VMAX has the really cool ability Eerie Beam. Or once your turn is spoken to an active spot, you may put one damage counter on each of your opponent's Pokemon. Brandy, Tagbolt, hello, thanks so much for being here. And then G-Max Wave does 50 damage plus 50 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So overall, Pokemon have such high HPs and they're using so low damage at so low energy cost attacks that neither of these are great. But I do think that combining this with Cinccino and Snorlax will be the best, and then trying to spread as much damage as possible through using the ability multiple times. Let's do 4, probably won't be playing 4, but I mean, eventually powering up, and then with just like maximum consistency. And what I want to do is maximum switching options, right? So 4 switch and 4 escape ropes as well, just to maximize the amount of ways that I can utilize Orbeetle VMAX's ability. And then Turf Field as our stadium of choice to counter Path to a Peak. And then we want the ball cards, we want probably 2, maybe even more Herballoons, and then we want this, and then maybe 4 incense will be too much, but for now I think this is good. And then what else could I possibly... Oh, I definitely want Cheryl, because I want to tank hits and then immediately heal the dude. There's probably another one. I do need grass energies to attack though. Definitely want 4 grass, so I'm gonna have to make a lot of cuts here. I'm already 5 cards over. Maybe this is a little too much. Maybe this is a little too much. Right, down to 61 cards. In order to not deck myself out, probably want a couple pal pads. So maybe -1, Cheryl. Maybe these are cards I can afford not to have. And then there's, now I have 2 spaces, so perhaps 2 ball pad. Something like this. And then energy assist lets me power up the Orbeetle. So what I'm visualizing is like attacking with Orbeetle once, taking a hit, and then retreating, healing with Cheryl, and then using Cinccino to attack and then power up the Orbeetle again. Something like this. Maybe I'm a little hopeful. I was thinking of Altaria as well to buy time. Like maybe a 1/1 Altaria could be good. Could be interesting to add. Maybe just 1 boss. And what's the other cuts? Maybe 1 Birdkeeper, but without Birdkeepers, like I have very little draw, right? Basically no draw. Let's do 3 grass, since I should be getting them I should be able to get them back with energy assist. Maybe just 1 ball pad. What other draw would I want though? Senia? Schoolgirl? Okay, I'm gonna give Schoolgirl a try actually. If I have any. I have 1 Schoolgirl, great. It'll be a while since before I take prizes, right? So maybe I can do 2 Schoolgirls and keep the other grass. Or retreating. Well, no, I have enough ways to retreat, never mind. Now let's just do 3 Schoolgirls. So I know I don't own all the cards. Let's do 25 Orbeetle. And then we'll do beat of everything. And then I do need to get a playset of Schoolgirls. Ideally, so let's quickly do that. Schoolgirl, let's just get the 3 that we're missing, and I will offer, hopefully, what? 3 packs, so somebody takes it quickly, I guess. Alright. I'll also search for this Schoolgirl. Let's see if we can get anything quickly here in exchange for other items or supporters. Right. Yeah, I don't want a full art though. 1 for 1. Wait. Kuzmahala for 1 Schoolgirl. I mean, I could do this, but I just want to place it, you know? This would give it to me. Let's do acceptable trades now. Don't want to trade a Fusion Strike pack though. If this offered 2 Schoolgirls, the Kuzmahala, then I would have immediately taken it. Jeez. This is the same one. Okay, now we're getting a bunch. So I keep clicking on the same one. Hey Joro, how are you doing? 3, there's no way. Gengar V for... Nah. Why is it so hard to get Schoolgirl? Bosses orders. Yeah, usually bosses orders does get you good stuff. Yeah, I'll try another public trade. I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you so much. Trying to get a playset of these Schoolgirls. It's not easy. Like, I don't want to trade a Fusion Strike pack, you know? Maybe if I offer like 3 Marnies. I don't mind like ripping off myself in order to get it. Yeah, I'm trying out Schoolgirl in Orbeetle. If I don't get it quickly, I'll just replace them with something. Like maybe I could do 1 Marnie. I was hoping like the one I offered would catch on quickly, but there's this. Just want to play. I'm actually excited to play with Orbeetle. Alright, there we go. Trades complete. For the 3 packs, perfect. So I'll cancel the other one. Perfect. Alright, so it is now time to play with ORBEETLE VMAX. Let's see what we can do with this. Alrighty, G-Man 1986. We do want to flip heads. There we go. We definitely want to go first. And we're gonna mulligan despite having 10 basics. That's alright. Mew coin, so we could be up against Mew VMAX, which does get protection from my ability from Fusion Strike Energy, so our win will probably not be against Mew VMAX. And Sensent49, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Alright, very good starting hand for sure. Very, very good starting hand. I'm actually gonna burn the Evolution Incense at this point. Oh, we're up against Jolteon. Well, that's terrible. That's actually really bad. Okay, so I might actually just not care about Cinccino then. I'm gonna Gorman Dice, keep the stadium because they do play, or they will probably be playing 4 Path to the Peak. No switching card means Snorlax is stuck in the active next turn and I won't be able to do any sort of damage. They have the energy, they have the badge, there's the Path to the Peak. But yeah, like they do 100, we cannot match that, but we do have Cheryl, right? We do have Cheryl, but how can I consistently get Cheryls? Hey, welcome, Tencent. I'm glad you're here and hopefully have a good time watching live. All right, so I'm gonna play the boss, and then sure, I'll bench you. I will evolve. So that's my boss down. I do have a pal pad, but all right, 5 more cards for me. All right, we have our Bird Keeper, no grass energy yet, but we can at least start to place some damage counters. But it was holding the level ball, so that's not great. There's the Drizzle, they just need energy and VMAX, that shouldn't be difficult. Interesting that they choose to evolve the bench rather than the active. Evolving the active means you get a scoop up net and then you can just search for something else, so it doesn't make much sense not to do that. But hey, who am I to judge? Okay, we got our energy taken away. It's not ideal either. And they did find the other level ball for the scoop up net, or just a switch to retreat. So well-timed Cheryls could be really good, but yeah, they just like my opponent has so much HP, right? Yeah, and I know. If this were on PTCG Live, we would probably be doing the VMAX challenge in the casual, in the non-ranked ladder, and then we would also be grinding to the #1 spots. Or trying to at least. Oh wow, they just have everything. That research gave them literally everything they could have wanted. So goodbye Cinchino. Alright, yeah, I'm definitely not gonna win this. The bench damage is just way too much pressure. And because not having Cinchinos means I have no potential further draw, so I'm just gonna concede right there. Even though my starting hand and my next setup was really, really good. We'll see. Yeah, we're trying to score a win, and the more we lose, the easier it should be. But yeah, we're all really hoping for PTCG Live. We all really want to get PTCG Live ASAP. Alright, we're going second this time though. We do have access to a Snorlax, so we have a pretty good hand. Can't believe I started boss's orders yet again. And we're up against Galarian and Weezing, which means my abilities will simply not work. Crobat for 1. Crobat might actually imply Eternatus. So that's good, I guess. Alright, so let's get this Snorlax. And then I kind of want to save the boss now. To get the Weezing out of the active spot next turn. Right, so I'll get rid of you for sure. And let's do the second Orbeetle. Alright, this seems solid, and I have my boss, right? Yeah, Orbeetle did have its good run in standard at some point, that's for sure. It did have a decent run at some point. Alright, Galar Mine, so I'm glad I have my Turf Field, but I get Mind plus Barneyed. Well, there goes my boss. Therefore, there go my abilities. Well, I do have it. Well, yeah, that's true. I have Escape Ropes. Oh, we're up against Crobat VMAX, in fact. Not Eternatus. Okay. Okay. So, I mean, this is the battle of the not so good VMAXs, so that should actually be, like, pretty cool. Alright, so let's go Escape Rope. See what they bring up, without doing anything, right? Without revealing much. Bring up the Orbeetle. Evolve. I have a feeling I can afford to lose. Okay, Cheryl, and establish a Minchino. And then I'll use my ability, Reveal. My opponent did not attach energy last turn, which could be a good sign. And then I'll go ahead and do this, and I'll go ahead and Gormanize for another 7. I did shuffle my deck, so at some point I could find the boss, which actually I just immediately do. I did take out 2 of the escape routes, right? I don't have 4 of them. Alright, quick ball, that's gonna be for Croat for sure. Hey Dolphins, it's going well, thank you. How about yourself? How are you doing? Thanks so much for tuning in. Alright, Croat has a 1 retreat cost. No Turffield Stadium really sucks here. Alright, so they have the hiding energy. So I am going to have to like KO this guy at some point. Very soon too. So Snorlax is now poisoned. And it does seem like Boss's Orders will be the card to play here, right? So I'll go ahead and get this in Chino, and then the Evolution Instance will be the first card that I get rid of. So I know they have the hiding energy, so I'd rather than power up the non-evolved Crobat for now. I will go ahead and establish another Orbeetle. And then I'll go ahead and make do, discard you. Get 2 cards, and then I will discard, I think, the Snorlax for now. Okay, so there's a Turffield. So if I go switch plus Herballoon, I can only use 1 ability, right? Yeah. Well, technically I could use 2, but if I do that, then I'd be left without cards. So only 1 ability for now. Sucks, but it is what it is. And I'll do this, and I'll retreat, and then use Snorlax again. I am down my boss, so I have no way to get rid of the Weezing. So maybe it would have been worth it to use my other ability, actually, so that I could make sure I can KO the Weezing with just 1 energy. I mean, KO the Weezing after 1 attack, rather. Yeah, maybe that would have been better, actually. That probably would have been better. That's 2 back-to-back ability denial decks, though, which sucks. Alright, I will have to play Croat eventually, so that's pretty cool. Probably play something similar to this, right? Alright, there's a Weezing. We're gonna get poisoned again. So I take 40. I feel like I schoolgirl this turn. Well, they're only down 1 Marnie. I did just get the grass though. So let me check. I think I only have 1 escape rope left. Yeah, so finding that is gonna be basically impossible. There's no real reason for them to retreat, right? So I guess I will. I mean, there's a chance I find it, but not a very high one. I can't just start attacking, however. And Charlotte plays a stadium. Nothing left for me to grab. 1 escape rope. I will use Schoolgirl, so I have around a 40% chance. Probably a little less. Oh, yeah, a little less, because I draw 5 total, right? Oh no, it's only 4. Oh, never mind. Well, I got anywhere between 30 and 40% chance to find it, which is not terrible, honestly. mean, if or once I do, that's really good. They will be doing way more damage now, though. Okay, this might prompt me to Birdkeeper instead of Schoolgirl. But okay. Sure, they bring up that Weezing. That does indicate that they have a switching guard. Ooh, oh, there's the escape rope, but that actually doesn't matter. The escape rope actually doesn't matter at this point. Because they have 3 Weezings. Yeah, so it's actually only the boss really that helps me. Oh, this sucks. Ability denial really sucks for me. So do I just attack? I mean, their damage output isn't that great, but 180 does KO me. Would they risk the 180 though? If I go escape rope, they just promote this guy, right? Alright, I'm gonna take away the poison. No stadium for me. No Palpad either. Oh, I priced 2 stadiums? Really? Unbelievable. How did I price 2 stadiums? Alright. Alright, they do have the switch. There's the Crowbats. How many? They're down. Well, they've played 3 hiding energies and 2 switches. Assuming they play 4 of each, they still have quite a few left. Alright. Yeah, just attack. If I had another boss and I brought up Crobat and I used like 3 of my abilities, took out 3 prizes, that would have been fantastic. Okay. Okay, that's the 3rd switch they've used. That is the 3rd switch they've used. They might actually deck me out at this point. Birdkeeper. Oh, it doesn't KO. I can't believe it doesn't KO. Alright. They're very close to decking out. Alright. I don't know how I win this though. I'm not exactly sure. Oh boy. It's another boss. Okay, well, I'm getting a prize card here, which is not that impressive, honestly. Okay. I free up a stadium, that's actually potentially good. I have 4 turns to win this game. I don't think that's possible. So I have 2 turns and I Palpad back. Moltres. I mean, I do get a KO next turn as well. Ooh. Oh, okay. I thought they were gonna go Max Cutter, but they did not. Okay, so is this where nice Cheryl? Hey Sensen, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Okay, so how many bosses are they down though? Only 2. Do they play a 3rd one? Alright, my last card in the deck is Palpat, right? The card I could have possibly needed at some point. Alright, and now they're down to 1 Weezing, so now my escape rope actually lets me use abilities. Is there a chance for me to win this in 3 turns, including the next one, with a boss? I feel like there might be a chance. Especially now that he's loading with 3. Okay, here we go. This is the crucial turn. This is the crucial turn. Okay, definitely gonna go Palpad for boss and Cheryl. So I'll have a boss eventually. Then I'll go... I should have gone escape rope first, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna have 2 abilities technically. Okay, so they promote the least energized dude, which makes sense. So I want to promote him. I go Eerie Beam, take my prize. Thing is, can I KO this guy in time? Okay, so let me think about this. If I go Cheryl this turn, then I'll just repower and attack with this guy. This will have 50 damage. I don't think I can do this, but I'm gonna try. So I'll do this. I'll do Cheryl to prevent my opponent from like doing a lot. That's a lot of damage healed. Okay, and then I will attach and I will go, I don't want to use make do. Energy assist onto this guy. Okay. I don't have any switches though, so I don't have a lot of abilities. Okay, escape rope. That actually is very good for me, because then I get to use 2 abilities. Oh my gosh, my opponent Barney's me. Yes. That's actually really good. That's actually really good. Let's go. The Marnie. What? That's actually really good. That is so good. I think we won. I think we just won thanks to my opponent's Marnie. Okay, so let's do Eerie Beam. We've done it. I'm pretty sure we've done it. So now I'm doing 50 to 100, right? And there's no way for my opponent to knock me out. And then I just go boss. And I win, right? The energy top deck was really nice, of course. So I should just Schoolgirl here. Or I could Cheryl just to be fancy. Yeah, let's Cheryl. Okay, and then it's worth it to make do. The air balloon is actually very important. Bird Keeper couldn't... Okay, so I need to be careful because if they go boss on Snorlax, that could actually be problematic. So let's go Eerie Beam again. And then we'll go G-Max Wave. And we just need to Eerie Beam. Oh no, never mind. I thought I was doing 250. That Marty saved me. I think I have 1 Bird Keeper left, right? I think I have 1 Bird Keeper left. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. Orbital VMAX is now done. Yes. Let's go. I can't believe this. What was this game? This was so cool. Props to my opponent for playing like a very original and a balanced match, right? This was a very balanced game where it was back and forth and it looked like both of us had a very solid chance. Nice, that was absolutely awesome. I'm very happy with that win. It was also with like an original deck concept. that was only the second game, right? With Orbeetle? Yeah. Nice. Very nice. Alright. So that's 25 VMAXs now done. We are officially over a third of the way there to completing the VMAX challenge. And with that in mind, we are now moving on to Darmanitan VMAX. So don't go anywhere. I will be right back after this quick commercial break.